Welcome to 2022 skincare favorites. You know, skincare is such a huge part of my daily routine. I do it at least twice a day, whereas makeup is something that I do just a few times a week. Almost all of these products I've repurchased more than once, so I'm super familiar with them. And if you're new here, I have really sensitive, acne-prone, and dehydrated skin. And because of my extreme sensitivity, I really can't use products with fragrance or essential oil, so everything in this video is fragrance and essential oil free unless I state otherwise. I've broken everything down by category, and first up we have the Multitaskers, starting with In Beauty's Keep It Clean Hydrating Gel Cleanser. This is $25 and is described as a hydrating and softening gel cleanser that removes makeup, dirt, and excess oil without stripping the skin with amino acids and ceramides to soften and hydrate. The reason this is in the multitasking category is because it functions as a first cleanse and a second cleanse. So you can apply it on dry skin and break all of your makeup and sunscreen down, add some water, really emulsify it, work it into a lather, rinse it off, and then I always like to follow up with a second cleanse just to make sure I'm getting everything that I need to get off my face. It does have a little bit of a scent. It's so light though, maybe something like the lightest of cucumber scents. It honestly just smells like a cleanser with a little bit of cucumber. It's never irritated my skin, and my boyfriend John is so obsessed with this that he has his own bottle in the shower because he runs through it so quickly. If I could only pick one skincare product for the rest of my life, can you guess? If you've been here before, I'm sure you can. It's the Tatcha Indigo Overnight Repair Serum and Cream Treatment. This bottle is $88, so it is very pricey, but this does so many different things in one. It has the silkiest, most luxurious, slightly dewy texture that I have ever tried. It is just like luxury in a product. It has Japanese indigo extract that visibly soothes and restores irritated skin. It has hyaluronic acid and ceramides that hydrate and lock in moisture to help strengthen the skin's barrier. And it has mondo grass root that balances the skin's microbiome for healthy looking radiant skin. When I smell this though, I just want to give a heads up. It smells a little bit like an ashtray, but honestly, I've grown like so accustomed to it. I love it. I think it's from the grass. Like there's just like an earthy kind of smell that comes through. Don't let that deter you. You only smell it when you like stick your nose in the jar. It's really not a big deal. I love this because it's the ultimate multitasker. I first heard about this product from my friend Dev. She's Dev's Day on Instagram, and she also has a YouTube channel. I will put it in the description box and tag her. She's an esthetician, and I was really hesitant to buy this because of the price. $88 is definitely a lot for me when it comes to just something that I thought was a moisturizer, but it's so much more. This is like an ultra hydrating, ultra calming and soothing serum mixed with a moisturizer and a skincare balm. If I wanted to, truly, I could skip any of my other calming products, any of my other hydrating products. I could just use this and my skin would probably look fantastic. I just have a bigger collection because I like trying out other products. It does have quite a dewy finish, so it might not work for people during the daytime who have oily skin and want to wear makeup, but for people with really dehydrated skin like me, it just has the most velvety, silky, rich, beautiful, spreadable texture I've ever tried. My boyfriend John has pretty bad eczema on his eyelids, and he uses this on his eyelids, and literally within 2 days, his eczema breakout is gone. I truly think this is a miracle product, so it's the one that I'm gonna spend the longest time talking about. And I think it's sold out right now, but on Sephora and on the Tatcha website, you can get a little mini size for $22, so you can kind of try before you buy the full size. Oh, what do you know? Another product influenced by my friend Dev. It's the Peach and Lily Lazy Day All-in-One Moisture Pads. These are $39, and you open it, and it's just pre-soaked pads. But the great thing is that they're biodegradable. The website says, hydrate and strengthen with vitamins and ceramides, balance and visibly soothe the appearance of inflamed skin, filled with powerful antioxidants to protect and brighten the look of skin, combat the look of dull, dehydrated, and uneven skin tone, includes superstar ingredients like pomegranate extract and super greens, and suitable for all skin types, including sensitive skin. This is the perfect product for like when I'm just out of the gym and I really need to get ready quickly, or if I'm just, you know, waking up in the morning, I don't want to spend a whole bunch of time doing my skincare routine. It kind of like cleanses your face, gives you a nice hydrating, soothing toner, and it kind of leaves your skin with like a hydrated serum kind of feel. So then I just pop on my moisturizer, pop on my sunscreen, good to go. Next up, we have cleansers, and my favorite first cleanse product is the Naturium Cleansing Balm. It's $19.99, and I don't have it here with me because I'm waiting on my order to be delivered. There's just something for me that is so satisfying about the feeling of a balm texture and like emulsifying it all over your skin. So for me, the In Beauty Keep It Clean cleanser is what I I really use when I'm traveling. And then I like to keep the Naturium in my shower. It's fragrance and essential oil free. It's only $19.99 for a pretty huge jar. It's so effective, never stings my eyes, never leaves a film. It's never irritating. I love it. My new favorite cleanser for a second cleanse purpose is the Refer Gentle Cleanser. I love the packaging of Refer products. I wish everything kind of came in like a sleek, black unisex packaging. That speaks to my heart. This is $35, but Refer regularly has tons of sales, so definitely check the website. And this has glycerin, it has surfactants, green tea extract, aloe vera, hyaluronic acid, sodium hyaluronate, soybean seed extract, and something that is a bark extract that I'm not even gonna try to pronounce. It's fragrance and essential oil free. It's unlike other really gentle cleansers I've tried. If you're familiar with the CeraVe hydrating cleanser or gentle cleanser, that one just like does nothing on my face. But this is really, really gentle and feels hydrating, but it foams into the most luxurious, rich lather that is like so satisfying. For me, a lot of the times my skincare recommendations come down to products that just feel more luxurious over other products that give me the same result. So texture-wise, I just really love the way that this performs when I lather it up. I've tried a lot of glycolic and salicylic acid cleansers in my time, but the one I just keep coming back to is the Replenix Gly-Sal 5-2 Deep Pore Cleanser. This is $34, which is a really good price point for Replenix. Usually their shit's like $90. This is 5% glycolic acid and 2% salicylic acid. This is the product that I use when I need to get a little bit of exfoliation, but I don't want to use a really harsh mask, and I also don't want a leave-on product, because anything that has a really intense chemical exfoliant or anything that's more of a leave-on chemical exfoliant tends to cause some irritation and tends to disrupt my barrier a bit. But when I use this regularly, I find that I get a gentle exfoliation in the shower, and I'm still able to then like use a retinoid at night afterwards. I will leave it on just like a mask on clean skin in the shower, and I'll let it sit and I'll like lather it in for about 60 seconds, and then I rinse it off and I'm good to go. Also wanted to give a little runner-up shout out to the Fit Glow cleansing oil. I think it's about $48, which is why I didn't include it in my top favorites, but I love that it kind of just smells like pomegranate. It's such a luxurious cleansing oil and feels so good. But when I have such amazing first cleanse products that are like under $20, it's hard for me to recommend something that's almost $50. By far my favorite mask is the Youth to the People Superclay Purify and Clear Mask. This is $36 and it has volcanic white and French green clays that absorb excess oils, pollution, and impurities while gently exfoliating. It has 2% niacinamide that improves skin clarity and visibly tightens pores, and it has BHA or beta hydroxy acid that helps visibly unclog and keep pores clear. You see real before and after results with this mask. You know, I use it a lot now that I'm breaking out and I've really been struggling with acne recently. So I've been using this about 2 to 3 times a week lately, and it really helps breakouts to heal faster. After I use it, my skin looks a little bit clearer. It looks a lot calmer and just feels really soft and hydrated. It's not the kind of clay mask that then feels like tight and dry and itchy and irritated. There's a soft kind of flexibility to it. I just love it. I don't think that I'll ever find a clay mask that can beat this. It's that good. I have no idea how to say this brand name. Defenage? It's their 2-minute reveal mask, and this one really surprised me. It's my ultimate like treat yourself spa day mask. It comes out like a thick white paste with a little bit of exfoliating crystals in it that aren't super irritating or harsh. And I find that it gently exfoliates my skin, and it's like super moisturizing and plumping as well. It's $55, so it's a really pricey brand, but honestly, one that I continue to repurchase. The website says it's a blend of ultrafine sugar crystals suspended in a gently warming, creamy mask that quickly uncovers the healthy skin beneath surface debris. That's right, I forgot. It does have a little bit of a warming sensation, but I find it really pleasant and never irritating. I always like to use this when I'm in the bath. It's just like the best spa mask. And it smells a little bit like bubble gum. That never seems to bother me. I just really, really love the experience of this mask. Moving on to mists and toners. First, I have the Fit Glow C Ceramide Toning Mist. It's $38 and it's a C nutrient and herb dense mist supercharged with extra calming ceramides and hyaluronic acid. This is super, super simple. It's basically that, just hyaluronic acid and ceramides. So when my skin is super, super inflamed and irritated and everything is just burning, I cut out every product in my routine. On clean skin, I just use the ceramide mist. my Tatcha Indigo Overnight Repair Serum and Cream Treatment. And if it's the daytime, I'll add a sunscreen. I find that this really helps my skin heal faster. A product I've fallen in love with really recently and will absolutely repurchase is the Cosrx Comfort Ceramide Cream Mist. This is $21 on YesStyle. I know that YesStyle prices tend to fluctuate, so I don't know if that's the average, but it has 6 ceramides, panthenol, glycerin. It's basically like the Laneige Cream Skin Toner or Cream Skin Mist, but with ceramides. And I find that this leaves a little bit less of a film on the skin. So if you felt like the Laneige Cream Skin Toner was just a little bit too filmy, a little bit too heavy for you, try this one. And the mist is so fine. This definitely knocked the Laneige Cream Skin products out of my favorites video for this year, and this is the new winner. Another product that I weirdly love is the Bioeffect EGF Essence. I believe EGF stands for epidermal growth factor, and there isn't a ton of research on that ingredient, but a lot of people absolutely swear by its ability to kind of help firm up the skin over time. Texture-wise, this is so beautiful. It just feels like water, but with a little bit of viscosity to it. So it does feel like a little bit silky as you're applying it. It's just the hydrating ingredients plus EGF, so it's super simple, lightweight, and I love it. Moving on to serums, my favorite for this year was the Make Lactonic Synchronizing Skin Serum. It's $34, and the website says it's formulated with ascorbyl glucoside, a highly stable vitamin C derivative that brightens, while vegan lactic acid made from fermented sugar exfoliates and resurfaces while hydrating the skin, with added niacinamide and upcycled white pine that combat uneven tone and texture. I probably should have put this in the multitasker category, although every serum kind of does a lot. Lactic acid sounds kind of scary, like a chemical exfoliant, but it actually really helps to hydrate and plump the skin while adding a teensy tiny bit of a gentle exfoliant. Even though I'm super sensitive to vitamin C, including a lot of vitamin C derivatives, the one in this product doesn't irritate me at all. And I actually like that the vegan lactic acid comes from fermented sugar because it gives this kind of a sweet scent, which I find really pleasant. I always find that my skin looks a little bit better the next day when I wear this. A product I'm almost out of and I have a backup on the way is the Ordinary Buffet with copper peptides. The website says that it targets visible signs of aging, reduces the look of wrinkles, improves the look of skin firmness, and supports skin health. Usually for me, one bottle is not enough for me to see results of a skincare product, but I have noticed my skin looks a little bit glowier when I've been wearing this compared to some of the antioxidant serums I was using before. If you do pick this up, just know that it does not work well with acids or vitamin C, so make sure to alternate those products if you're going to be using this one. One of my most repurchased products like ever is the Dew Deliverance Serum. This is $69, so it's a bit pricey. It addresses 3 primary skin concerns: irritation, the appearance of fine lines, and uneven tone. It has 1% encapsulated cannabinoid complex, shown to calm and soothe the skin. It also has 3% water lily complex, which is also supposed to soothe irritation. It has a peptide complex that I cannot pronounce that's been clinically studied to boost the skin's visible firmness and minimize look of fine lines and wrinkles. Passion flower, white tea, and peptides clinically shown to help reduce the appearance of wrinkle depth, fine lines, and wrinkles from expression lines. And it has 4% niacinamide, which evens tone and texture while supporting barrier function. A product I've repurchased far too many times to count, a product that John constantly steals from me and constantly runs out of. He buys this in bulk. This was really the first product that John started using when he asked me to build a skincare routine for him. His skin used to be super dry and flaky and really dull, and now his skin looks so much more hydrated, so much better, and I really think it's mostly because of the Dew Deliverance Serum. He's also added a couple other products after that, but this was really, I think, the primary winner. My favorite hydrating serum is the Peach and Lily Glass Skin Serum. This is the jumbo size for $59. It's 2.36 ounces, but you can also get a 1.35 ounce bottle for $39. This says it gives you skin that appears smooth, luminous, and translucent from within, visibly bright and firm, hydrate and calm, a revolutionary cocktail of peach extract, niacinamide, wild yam, madecassoside, peptides, and hyaluronic acid. The texture of this one is very much more thin, lightweight. Some hydrating serums can be a little bit sticky, and that's not like this. If I had to pick either the Glass Skin Serum or the Dew Skin Deliverance Serum, I'd probably pick the Dew Skin just because I do think it's a little bit stronger, but this is super beautiful. By far one of my favorite hydrating serums and one of my most repurchased. A great runner-up is the Beauty Pie Triple Hyaluronic Acid and Lipopeptide Serum. Basically, it has hyaluronic acid, plumping polysaccharides, proceramides, and gravity-fighting super peptides. I'm not logged into my account, so I can't see what the pricing is if you have a membership, but I believe it's somewhere around like $30, $40, and if you haven't tried Beauty Cutie Pie, you can use my code KATESENTME for $10 off your order. This one doesn't have any calming ingredients, which is why this is only on my runner-ups list, whereas the other serums are more multitaskers for my personal use. So if your concern is more dehydration and fine lines, then you can go with this. But if you want more evening tone and kind of soothing the skin, then I would go for the other serums. Next up, we have acids and retinoids, and I really just wanted to pick one chemical exfoliant for this year beyond the face wash that I talked about before. This is a leave-on product. It's the Kinship Self-Smooth 10% Glycolic Acid Resurfacing Serum. It's $28 and it has 10% glycolic acid. It has strawberry extract that contains vitamin C to help brighten and even the skin tone. It has oat extract that nourishes, hydrates, and soothes the skin. And it has Kinbiome, which is like kombucha for your face. Heads up, this does smell strongly of strawberry. Surprisingly, this is the most gentle, most non-irritating 10% glycolic acid product I've ever tried. Normally, glycolic acid burns the shit out of my skin, but this is the one that I can use, strangely enough. And the bottle says to only apply 2 shakes of this product. So if you look at the B-roll footage, 2 shakes is really not a lot, but this is so spreadable. It really does blend out all over your skin. And this made me realize that I am definitely over applying skincare products. But if I could only pick one product that has a strong active ingredient, it would be this, which is my Epiduo Forte. It's a prescription retinoid that has benzoyl peroxide and adapalene. So you get a strong retinoid, but you also get the acne fighting effects of benzoyl peroxide. It's my absolute lifesaver. I've been using this since 2015 now. That's why you don't ever see me talk about any other retinoid or retinol products here. Nothing's gonna beat this for me in terms of preventing the signs of aging, softening signs of aging, helping to even out some brown spots I have, and also preventing breakouts. Normally this is several $100s, but I work with a dermatologist in a pharmacy in LA that gives me a discount, so it's around like $75. Moving along, we have moisturizers. One of my favorites forever is the Tarte Baba Balm Moisturizer. If you haven't tried this, you are so missing out if you have dry or dehydrated skin. It's $39, but they also sell it for a little mini that I think is like $14, and you can get it on Sephora, you can get it on the Tarte website. And this has Babasu that nourishes, moisturizes, and soothes. It has avocado that helps to soothe and moisturize with vitamins A, B1, B2, D, and E. And it has green tea that helps neutralize free radicals, boosts hydration, and fight the signs of sun damage. I also love this applicator, how you just press down on it to get the perfect amount. It's super hygienic, it keeps the ingredients really stable. And this also made me realize that I've been using way too much moisturizer, because when you actually see how much you need, you realize, wow, I don't need a lot. Every time I run out of this, I think to myself, you know what? I don't need it. I'm testing so many moisturizers. I love testing moisturizers. It's fine. I go a week without this and I'm like, nope, can't do it. Need it back in my routine. It's just a testament to how fantastic this is. It is very rich in texture, little dewy and a little bit tacky on the skin, which I really, really like because I feel like it really stays on my face. It's just such a beautiful product. The next moisturizer is the Pharmacy Honey Halo Ceramide Cream. I ran out of this like a month ago and I said, nope, I don't need any other moisturizers. I'm testing enough. You don't need it. I didn't buy it during the Sephora sale. I've gone a month without it. And now that there's another Sephora sale, I bought it again. I really missed this in my collection. Whereas the Tarte Baba Balm is a moisturizer I reach for when my skin's really dehydrated, the Pharmacy Honey Halo Ceramide Cream is the moisturizer I reach for when my skin is irritated. Sometimes my skin's not irritated enough that I only use my Tatcha Indigo Serum and Cream treatment. That shit is so expensive that I do try to use it sparingly. Instead, I will use the Pharmacy Honey Halo Cream because really it's a super simple formula. And what's great is it comes in a bunch of different sizes. You can get 1.7 ounces for $48, 3.4 ounces for $74, or 0.8 ounces for $25. It has buckwheat honey with propolis and royal jelly, and it has fig fruit extract and osmolytes that bind and restore moisture, leaving the skin looking plump and supple. It really does do that. It has a potent ceramide blend that replenishes the skin's moisture barrier and helps smooth the look of micro wrinkles and boost elasticity. It has the most addictive natural honey scent as well that I absolutely love. And the texture of this is also very, very rich, like the Tarte Baba Balm, but instead of being something that is more like dewy and almost tacky like the Tarte, this actually sets down to a satin finish. So there's really no dewiness to it. It just kind of feels like you're applying like a whipped butter almost. It's so nice. A newer favorite for me is the Youth to the People Polypeptide 121 Future Cream. It's $64, which is definitely pricey considering the size of this. But again, when I run out of this one, I just really miss it from my routine. It has Polypeptide 121 that visibly firms and reduces the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. It has plant proteins that minimize the appearance of deep wrinkles, and it has ceramides that help maintain the skin's protective moisture barrier. This one is a lot lighter in texture than the other two moisturizers I talked about. This one is perfect for me under makeup. It's kind of like whipped and fluffy, but it sets down to a satin finish. And at night, it's a little bit too lightweight for me, so I'll add my Glossier After Balm or some kind of balm. As I've been aging, I have noticed that my skin is really starting to sag a little bit and lose its firmness, its elasticity. It's looking a lot thinner. So anything that shows promising results for firmness definitely has my attention. Another product I've repurchased so many freaking times is the Beauty Pie Triple Hyaluronic Acid Moisture Miracle Cream. It's $30 with a Beauty Pie membership. And again, if you don't have one, you can use my code Kate Sent Me for $10 off your order. It has Ideal Lift 4%. It has exopolysaccharides and flower antioxidants. It has the texture that is almost between a gel cream and like a rich cream. It's like a really, really creamy gel cream. Normally gel creams for me are way too lightweight. So it has that same kind of texture and finish on the skin, but mixed with a richer cream. I would say this is the dewiest out of all of them, with the Tarte being the second dewiest. When my skin's dehydrated, this is absolutely fantastic. Just a wee little lip topper, Naturium Jam. And by the way, if you're enjoying this video, it would mean a lot if you could click the like button. It is actually the #1 metric that helps YouTubers grow their channels. After all these years, a like still matters. Moving along to skincare finishers, which is a category that I completely made up. Basically, it's a product that is the last step of any skincare routine. And for me, my #1 can't live without favorite is the Glossier After Balm. The website says they included glycerin as a moisture magnet, kupuasu? How to pronounce
Kupuaku butter.
Kupuaku. Okay, this has glycerin as a moisture magnet, Kupuaku butter that seals it in, babasu and linoleic acid that help reinforce the moisture barrier, and postbiotic ferment and green microalgae extract that aid in replenishing essential nutrients. It's $28. It was approved by the National Eczema Association, and it is a thick, super rich cream that is almost like a cross between a cream and a balm. So if you've wanted to do the slugging method and you tried it with Vaseline or the CeraVe Healing Ointment or Aquaphor, and you just did not like the texture of that like me, but this is the same concept, basically taking something that is occlusive enough that forms a seal or a barrier over the skin to prevent epidermal water loss. If I put a thick layer or even like a medium layer of this, the next morning I wake up and my skin is still supple and bouncy. My #1 favorite sunscreen of the year by far was the Live Tinted Hugard SPF 30. This is 1.7 ounces for $32 or 5 ounces for $58. This is 18% zinc. It totally blends into every skin tone that I've seen. It has a beautiful satin natural skin-like finish, and the tube is made with 100% PCR or post-consumer recycled plastic. This definitely is like a moisturizer, a primer, and a sunscreen in one, which is why I love it so much. Again, another product that John has fallen in love with because of me. He buys these in bulk. It's the only sunscreen that he will wear because it doesn't get all weird and chunky in his beard. It looks beautiful under makeup. It's such a miracle product, and it's really the only sunscreen that I actually want to apply every day. My runner-up sunscreen that I'm wearing today is the Paula's Choice Super Light Daily Wrinkle Defense. This is $37, but Paula's Choice does sell little mini sizes on the website that I really like to use for travel. This is SPF 30. It has 13% zinc, bisabolol, and willow bark that are skin soothers that visibly calm redness and signs of irritation, and resveratrol, a potent antioxidant that boosts sun protection and fights visible signs of aging. This is a soft matte finish, which is why it's the sunscreen that I always wear when I'm filming videos. This is just the perfect canvas for makeup. It has a little bit of a slip to it, but it really just feels like totally weightless and invisible on the skin. So if you have oily skin or you're just looking for a sunscreen that has a really soft, matte, natural finish, this one's fantastic. Moving along to eye products. This is the Bioeffect EGF Eye Serum. And again, my friend Vanessa, whose goal is to get glowing on Instagram, influenced me to buy this. She has a crazy before and after picture of using this serum where this visibly lifted her eyelid a little bit. If I can find the post, I will leave it linked on the screen above just so you can see the science and the results for yourself. This is $95, and I will just do a little half pump and then put it on my under eyes and on my eyelids, and then I'll do the other half pump and I will put it on my kind of smile lines here where I have a lot of volume loss. I feel like I have finally started noticing that eye area starting to look a little bit better. Even though I can't really comment on the results so much yet, I did just want to throw it in there, and you can check out Vanessa's post. The last category are pimple patches. My favorite are the Zit Sticka Spot Clarifying Micro Dart patches. You can get a 4-pack for $16 and you can get a 20-pack for $60. I don't like that these are single-use plastics. I think it's incredibly wasteful. Nothing can deny how fantastic these are and how effective they are when you have like an under the skin zit that's hurting and you can tell that it's gonna be ready to pop, but it's not ready to pop yet. Pop one of these on overnight or for a few hours and it really softens it. And in a few hours, it will have come to a head and you can gently pop it if you have clean skin and clean fingers. And then what I like to do is take my Cosrx Acne Pimple Master Patch, which is just a hydrocolloid patch. And then once you've cleaned that pimple, pop one of these on or any patch like it, and it'll just suck the gunk right out of it. And then you're left with a much flatter pimple in like 12 hours. If I had had these when I was going through cystic acne when I was a teen, my life would have been better. That's it. Those are all my 2022 skincare favorites. Trust me, that was me trying to narrow it down to a curated collection of absolute essentials. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you'll subscribe. Stay tuned for my 2022 makeup favorites, and wherever you are, I hope you're having a really good day. I appreciate all of you, and I'll see you in the next one.